Hi everyone, welcome back to the Beauty Statement. My name is Jenny. This is episode 5 of I Do Your Makeup series. If you want to know how we got this look done, please continue watching.
So for eyebrows, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze. So for eyebrows, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade Duo in the shade Chocolate. Okay, and for primer, I'm going to be using the P. Louise base in the color Rumor 2. And I will be putting that with a flat brush. So I'm just going to be placing that all over the lid and also carving the eyebrow with it as well. Okay, and for eyeshadows, so first I'm going to go with Makeup by Mario, the Master Mattes palette. And I will start with these two shades as transitioning. Now we'll start with the blending brush. So I'm going to place that right here, right under her brow. And then I want to close it. I'm not going to be dragging it out. I'm just going to close it right here. Okay, and since she has a small space on her eyes, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to close it here, but bring the brush upwards to make it look like she has more space. So I'm going to bring it from the outer corner of her eye into the arch. Once where the arch starts, I'm going to stop it right there. Now for the shimmer, I'm going to be using Nikki Tutorials and Beauty Bay palette, and I will be using this shade. And I'm going to be using the Too Faced glitter glue. So I already put a little bit on the back of my hand, and what I'm going to do is that I'm going to take a little bit with my finger and place it right here on the center of her eyelid. What I like about this glitter glue is that as soon as you place it, you can feel the tackiness of it. So you are sure that it is gonna hold. Now this is an all over glitter look. So don't be afraid of putting it in there. So I'm just packing the glitter in there. This is layer number 2. Okay, so now that I'm done, I'm just gonna clean out the fallout. That's the reason as to why I do the eyes first when I'm doing like a glam look, because when using glitter you don't want to mess up your foundation. So you want to do that first eyes and then the makeup base. Okay, for primer, I'm going to be using the Milk Hydro Grip primer. For foundation, we're going to be using Tarte Concealer. For concealer, I'm going to be using NARS Soft Matte in the color Custard. And I will be using a flat brush for that. So this Soft Matte concealer is a bit of on the dry side because it's matte. So I'm going to place it over here. Not too much because she doesn't have dark circles. So look up. Set her under eyes, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Easy Bake and Pound Cake. And we're not going to be baking, I'm just pressing in the powder just to set the under eyes. And also, another thing that I love about this powder is that it blurs out any pores. So I'm going to be putting it on this side of her cheeks, on the edges of the nose, and on top of the mouth. So for bronzer, I'm going to be using the Cheek Starts palette from Benefit Cosmetics, and first I'm going to start with this shade Dallas, to contour her nose. So for that I will be using an angle brush. Okay, so as you can see, her nose is pretty much straight. If you look at it on the profile side of the view, it comes out, but that's not an issue. The only thing that we have to concentrate here is to make it look more straighter, like to emphasize the straightness of the nose. So what you want to do is that you want to contour on top of that little bone that's coming out, and then just keep the contour straight. We're not going to do the edge of in between the eyes because there's really no need to. She already has a pretty much straight nose. So that's where we're gonna be putting it, right here. And we want to take advantage of the great feature that her nose has, which is the tip. And also because her nose is already lifted up, which is a great thing, we want to emphasize that by placing contour over here. So as you guys could tell, I placed the contour right here, stopped at the tip, and then worked my way over on top of the nostrils. Then I'm going to place the contour right here at the edge. So I'm going to grab that same concealer and I'm going to put it on the bridge of her nose. And right here. Just to emphasize the good part of her nose. And right here where I didn't place the contour, I'm going to put it as well. So it is gonna be over here, and on the bridge. Okay, and for the nose, I'm gonna be baking over the contour. The reason as to why I bake it is because right now, the lines are a little bit harsh. So by putting a clear powder over it, is gonna take away all that harshness, but it's gonna make the look be more natural on her nose. So we're gonna leave that baking, and then we're gonna go over and do her face contour. Also using the same palette, and I'm gonna be using the shade Cooler. So she already has a small forehead. What I wanna do is that I wanna make it a little bit more smaller over here. And on her cheekbones, I want to start right here. Right where her nose, where her ear goes, I want to do it like this. So I'm going to contour it right here. And whatever product I place, I'm going to start at the middle of the cheek and bring it upwards. And then for her jaw, I'm just going to put a little bit right here on the bottom just to create a bit of a more shadow. She already has a great jawline. There's nothing for me to contour, but I still want to emphasize that good jawline that she has. So I'm not putting it over, I'm putting it under. So I want to carve a little bit more here. So I'm just going to place the powder there and let it sit for a few minutes. To highlight her inner corner eyes, I'm going to be using Dose of Colors in the shade Icy Baby. So first, I'm going to put a little bit of spray in there so that it grabs the color, because this particular highlighter has a lot of glitter on it and it tends to fall out, and since we don't want that. For blush, I'm going to be using the Kevin Aucoin and Rose Clef. And for this blush, because it also has glitter, I'm going to spray setting spray on her face, just so that the glitter grips onto it and you don't get extra fallout. For highlighter, I'm going to be using Givenchy. For the highlight of the nose, I'm grabbing this brush, and then I'm just going to be placing it all over the bridge. All over the bridge, and when I get to the tip. So for lashes, I'm going to be using Mi Raíces lashes. Okay guys, so this is the final makeup look. How you guys like it? Isn't she a doll? So if you guys liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you guys want, you can leave me a comment on the section down below asking me any type of question you have regarding tips on how to do your makeup at home, how to contour your nose, or how to contour your face. And if you want me to do any other videos, please leave a comment on the section down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button and the bell button to be reminded every single time I upload a video. See you guys next time. Like how it looks? Look in the mirror.
Oh wow. parecen escobas.
Adiós. Open your eyes.
No se abre, no se abre, no se abre. No, te ve. I was like, why are you laughing? You're supposed to help me.
You look like the Lady Gaga video where her eyes are like humongous.